Ouch, this thing is killing me. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I had a question concerning, you had described yourself a certain way when you were an atheist as far as how you felt about yourself, internally.
Yeah.
What I wanted to know was, over the last 18 or 19 years, how has that changed, and how would you describe yourself now? And what exactly, if there's one aspect of your faith that has contributed more to your spiritual development, what would that have been? Like, would it have been prayer? Would it have been, something in that respect?
Oh, shucks, that's a great question. I haven't even thought about that. Have I changed? Well, I've gotten older, but, so that changes you. But has, this experience of becoming Muslim changed me in any essential way? I'd have to rely on my friends' opinions for that. I do know that my friends in the past used to tell me that I had a certain sadness about me a lot, that when I was in my early 20s and in my teenage years, I seemed to, they said I was a very nice person. I used to make cookies for them. I really did. Cakes. I was a very giving person, really. Even though I thought it was a dog-eat-dog world. Up here, I thought, this world is just a violent place and everything like that. But I tried to make it at least as peaceful around me and as enjoyable as I can. Even though I thought, I should just protect myself and not give to other people like my father taught me. On the other time, my mother's influence was strong, and I just had a need to lend people a helping hand, And plus, I found that pursuing wealth, even back then, and pursuing money and pursuing material things, just left me feeling empty back then. So I was a searching person back then. Not searching for God or searching for religion, just searching for peace and happiness, I think. And my friends tell me that back then I just seemed unsettled, unhappy. I just feel disconnected. That's the way they used to describe me back then. My friends now, because I don't know how I appear to others, but my friends now tell me that I seem at peace with myself. They say I seem happy. They tell me I seem together. As far as what has affected my growth spiritually, and I'm not holding myself up as some kind of model. I'm here just to present some rational perspective on, put some rational perspective on the Quran. So I'm not going to say I became some saint or something. But what has affected whatever growth I have had is prayer has played a major part. The prayer 5 times a day has had a tremendous influence over me. Some of those prayers, it's just really hard to describe, but the prayer 5 times a day, 7 days a week, every day for the rest of my life, getting up before dawn, praying at evening, praying at noon, afternoon, and right after sunset. Just doing that every day and trying to follow this program that the Quran describes, it has just made me more and more receptive to those type of experiences I told you about. Made me more and more spiritually sensitive. I'll put it that way. And it has made it easier for me to deal with life. I see some of the other parents in my department. Oh, my son and daughter did this and this and this, and they come in frantic. And my children make mistakes. I have an older daughter. She is the most rebellious, brilliant, genius, headstrong, nutcase in the world. Erase that from the tape, by the way. But and she does crazy things and shocking things. But I think it'll be okay. You know what I mean? And even if it's not all in my hands. Some kids need to go through. Just my whole way. Just nothing seems to rattle me anymore. I'll say that much. But I don't want to hold myself up as some sort of exemplar or somebody that you should aspire to become or anything like that. But being a Muslim has, whether you think I'm deluded or not, it has given me a lot of peace and serenity. Yeah. Okay? Thank you for the question.